Hello, everybody. I'm live on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, and I'm thrilled to be here. I don't know if you realized, if you are a faithful follower, that last week I was live at 7 o'clock, but I really wasn't live. It was just well, I can explain it in a minute. But for those of you that don't know me, I'm Cindy Herbert. I am an independent consultant with LeBri Pure and Natural Skincare. And I love to go live every Wednesday night and connect with all of you. Wow, what's with my voice? Connect with all of you, share some tips. And tonight I've got some fun stuff planned for all of you and just a little bit of a different twist that I want to that I want to go through. So those of you that are watching me, I am broadcasting on a couple of different platforms, so hopefully it's not too confusing. So you may not see everybody's comments as you're commenting because I'm going to encourage you to comment, but I am broadcasting on my VIP page on Facebook. I am also broadcasting on a group page that I have, and I'm also on YouTube Live. So I am broadcasting in a couple different spots. So if you are watching me, please comment and say hello. Let me know that you're on. I love to be able to connect with those that are watching me live and ask me questions. And the more comments, the better. So what I always like to do is kind of talk a little bit about LeBri and the 3 ways to share LeBri. But before I do that, right there, that's my business page, Cindy Herbert and LeBri. That is a public page. It's where I post all of my information about my product line. And so you are totally welcome, if you're not on that page, to hop over there and check it out. So sharing LeBri is so much fun. It is a wonderful product line. I absolutely love the products, which is why I am a representative of the company. And 3 ways to share LeBri before I pop into my topic here. Number one is to be a consultant like me and share the love of LeBri, share the love of aloe, and get paid for it. It's so much fun and easy. And number two is to have a party, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. And parties are fun. They can be virtual, they can be part virtual, part live, in other words, physical. So I've got all of those mastered. So let's party. I'd love to get together with you and your friends and family. And last but not least is to hop onto my website and shop till you shop as much as you want to. There's information there about the products, there's information about the company. And so this is my website, www.lebri.com/cherbert. So that is my website. So before I go on, I'm going to turn on my comments. So I like to use StreamYard. StreamYard is a wonderful platform that allows me to go live on Facebook and see your comments, but also give you some different, I can give you information and you can see different things. So I'm going to look at to see who's on. So I see, Liza, you're on, and Sandy, you are on. Way to go. Yay, Sandy from Colorado. So I've got a couple of I've got a couple of people that are not showing up with your name. When you do opt in for StreamYard, you just got to kind of check the box and say, yes, I'm okay with Facebook and StreamYard, and then I can see your name. So yes, the wheel is here. Somebody's asking me about that. And so later on, I am going to spin the wheel. So what I want you to do, I'll get you ready for that. You do need to pick a number between 1 and 10. So just pick a number, post it. As I'm going through some of my material here, and when I spin it and it lands on you, you get a prize. How easy is that? Okay, so I've got kind of a random topic tonight. I've kind of got 2 topics, and they're not overly related, but I tried to weave them together. So I am going to talk about the National Dog Day. And the reason I'm talking about it is because I love dogs. I must. I've got three of them. So, National Dog Day is tomorrow. And so I do have some tips about National Dog Day. But one of the things that I'm adding in here, and for those of you that are new watching me, I only go live for 30 minutes, so I'm not gonna drone on and on. But I did sign up for a training course, and I was in training over the last couple of days, and the training was so impactful to me that I wanted to share a couple of things with you about the training. So I'm going to start with that. Then I'm going to go into what I think about we can do about the National Dog Day. And I do have my wheel, so I'm going to spin that as I talked about. I've got my quote, and I've got a couple of specials I'm going to tell you about as well, right? So here's the deal about the training. So I signed up for training. One of the main trainers that I listen to all the time is Kimberly Olson. I absolutely love Kimberly Olson. She is super high energy. I learn a ton from her. But I also found somebody on Facebook, and they're on Facebook, Instagram, Clubhouse. They're on all of them. They're major influencers and trainers on social media. Is her name is Marina Simone. She's incredible. She teaches women, and primarily women, because she calls her group the healers. So women in heels, and she's teaching them social media. Anyways, her course was amazing. It was live. And so we got to tune in and listen to a lot of different speakers. And it really resonated with me. So I want to share this with you because it was kind of ironic. So first of all, the speakers were super encouraging. Basically what they were saying is just jump in. Like if you're in this business and you want to do something different, and you want to, you want to kind of change it up a little bit, they're saying don't have any fear, just jump in. And so what they were saying was you may not have your strategy fully vetted out. So I struggled with this, and this is why it really resonated with me. So I came out of corporate America, and strategic planning for marketing was a strong suit for me. And that's what I did. I did lots of planning, I did lots of coaching, and wow, I owning my own business here and working on my own, I didn't have everything fully vetted, and I didn't have all of the knowledge, right? Like I was kind of winging it, and it felt kind of weird. But they were saying that's okay. Like go ahead, jump right in, like jump into the deep end of the pool, right? So it was kind of interesting because they're saying get started and really focus on the things that you feel need more conversation about. So something that you're very passionate about, and you should build your brand around that. So it's all about building your own personal brand, not the branding for the company. Well, if you guys are watching me and have been watching me, I mean, I really talk about the brand that I represent, right? I mean, right there, LeBri. And they're like that, that's okay, but they're saying build your own personal brand. So I thought that was pretty neat. And really, they were speaking about do what you're passionate about. So I'm just reading my notes here. So this really hit home. And the reason it hit home is because I'm really on that journey, right? Like trying to figure out social media, which platform should I be on? I'm learning StreamYard, which I just talked to you guys a little bit about, on TikTok, and what is that? And how do you do Instagram Reels? How do you do, all of that? So I'm like learning that as I go. But this is why this is so ironic. So they're saying just dive in. You really want your content to be value driven. So that's what I've always tried to do with my lives, is give you guys tips and give you guys some thoughts about whether it's things that you may not know about the products or information about the ingredients, those types of things. I've always tried to do something that was value added. So here I am, chugging along and I'm absolutely loving my business. But this training came along and they're like going, you should be like talking about things that need more conversation. Well, here's the funny thing. Back in March, it was, and oh, and let me just back up for a second. The other thing they talked a lot about is Facebook groups, like having Facebook groups. And those of you that are on here, I'm broadcasting in one of my groups and I'm broadcasting on my VIP page, which is a public page. So they're talking a lot about groups. And back in March, I also heard that you should be working with and kind of developing these groups, but I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't understand, like, how does that relate to Labri? How does a group, that you're supposed to be talking about that's not specific to your product? I didn't understand like how that would resonate or how I would connect with people. Back in March, this is a funny part. Back in March, I created a group and it's a private Facebook group and it's called A Fresh Start. And I only have one person. It's my dear friend, Kim, and she is a member of that group because I wanted her to check it out. And that group was developed for me to voice what I am experiencing as I'm going through this journey, coming out of corporate America, coming out of a very, very strict, scheduled, strategic environment into social media and a whole new world that, I thought about the strategies and I built the strategies around, but physically doing them, I was not familiar with. So anyways, A Fresh Start is a Facebook group that I have active, but I don't have any members in it. But it's funny, I went back and I looked at my group and I did my welcome post, and there's me on a video back in March talking about the importance of the different tips on how to start your your new journey, tips on how to start your own business. And it was not related to Labri at all. It was about a fresh start and how to do that. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but I just wanted you guys to know that I went through this training and it really was amazing. So the group is really focused on building the business, like I said, but also building a positive mindset. Like, how do we maintain a positive mindset? How do we work with others and help them be positive about their new journey? So if you're interested, and I'm going to get in my comments here, if you guys are interested in being a member of my community, which is A Fresh Start community, I'm going to start being active in there. So because I've learned this, I've got this whole renewed interest in making that Facebook group very active and get cooking on that. So if you're interested in becoming part of that community, which I will be a big part of, and you, if you're interested, you'll learn about what I'm learning, and I'll give tips on social media, kind of the do's and the don'ts, different things about maybe TikTok and Instagram. If you're interested, please put A Fresh Start in the comments. I'll reach out to you and get you an invitation to become part of that Facebook group. And I would love it if you guys liked the idea. I'd love to hear in the comments from you guys right now. Do you think this is a good idea? Do you like the idea? Do you think you'd be interested? If you're not interested, maybe there's someone else that that would be interested. Let me know that as well. So I'm super excited about it, as you can tell. And I just think it's a great opportunity to connect with people, let my voice kind of be, I don't want to say heard. I want to say, what can I give? Like, how can I give back to a community of people, like-minded people that are interested in learning about social media and what it kind of takes, and sort of the trials and tribulations that I have gone through, so that maybe you don't have to go through it. So that was my announcement about it. So if you are interested in a fresh start. It is a private Facebook group that I am the administrator for. And if you're interested in becoming part of that community, please put a comment in this, wherever you're watching, put a comment down, a fresh start, and then I'll reach out for you and get you information on how to become, a link and how to get into that group. Because again, it's a private group and it's one that's really going to be super fun and special. Okay. Are you guys giving me any one platform, one audience? Okay, so somebody doesn't like it when I'm going on multiple platforms. I'm sorry. I'm trying to reach out to as many people as I can. It's kind of hard. So I'll I'll go back to one platform if you guys feel like this is kind of weird because you guys are not able to all communicate together. But anyways, I love the feedback that I get from all of you, and I try to keep everybody happy with what you got what you got going on. So I do see that you guys are picking spinning the wheel. Your wheel reminds me of spinning the wheel. Yeah, somebody likes it. That brings them back to their memory. So it is an old-fashioned wheel. So we will definitely spin that in just a minute. But the other passion I have is dogs. Are you kidding me? I absolutely love dogs. I've had dogs my entire life. Like, I thought back on that. Like, seriously, my parents had a dog when I was born. And so I've had dogs my whole life. And right now I've got my two, and I'm also taking care of my son and daughter-in-law's dog, Breezy. And she's got a ton of personality and she's super fun most of the time, but she's got a lot of energy. But here are my facts for you tonight. National Dog Day is tomorrow. Tomorrow is also a special friend of mine, Michelle Moran. It's her birthday tomorrow, too. So if she is watching, happy birthday tomorrow. And you share it with National Dog Day. So you can give your little Murph a little hug, an extra hug. So here's what you need to do. You don't need to do this, but here's my suggestions. So the whole purpose of National Dog Day is really to embrace that day as an opportunity for all dogs to live safe and happy and free from abuse. So that's pretty special. Like, I think about our dogs, they're super spoiled. And I think most of us spoil our dogs. But, that's kind of neat to have that day. It's tomorrow as an observance to really keep our dogs and keep dogs safe. But there are 3.3 million dogs that are surrendered to a shelter or taken to a shelter in the United States every year. 3.3 million. That is a lot. And 1.6 million dogs are actually adopted out of shelters. So that leaves a lot of dogs that are not adopted, that are still in shelters. And that's really sad and hard to think about. There are also, this is an interesting point, 620,000 strays are actually found and returned to their owners. That's significant. That's like an annual number here in the United States. 44% of all households have a dog. So what can you do tomorrow if you have a dog and you want to celebrate National Dog Day? Well, the first thing is you can take them to Yappy. You can take them to Yappy Hour. Do you know what Yappy Hour is? It's not happy hour, it's Yappy Hour. Yappy Hour is to take them to a restaurant and they can have a yappy time with you. Take them to your local bar. I can think of one that is super fun, that is like got an outdoor patio that we could take dogs to. That would be Tilly's here in Butamore. You can take your dog, give your dog some extra treats, maybe an extra toy tomorrow, maybe take them on a longer walk. Sorry, I'm all sniffy here. I don't know why. I'm talking about dogs. I'm sniffy. Take them on a longer walk, play with them a little bit longer, give them some extra hugs. But here we go. Give them a nice bath. This is where it comes in. A nice bath with Labri. And so I'm going to show you a picture of Breezy at bath time. So here it is. So here is my Breezy. She's got so much character. The picture on the left is her like kind of like scared in the shower. You can see the LeBri products in the background. And then there she is afterwards. She is super happy. So she's a happy dog. So the thing that I wanted to just share was LeBri products are safe for your pets. They're very safe. They're not going to harm. They're actually going to be good because if they're itchy, like and have a lot of scratching going on, like the LeBri, the aloe is really going to be good for their skin. The other thing that I wanted to say about the shampoo, or actually about a couple of other items as related to dogs, one is if you have a dog that has hot spots, the gentle freshener on their hot spots will give them some nice relief. And then it is absolutely okay to use my favorite product, which is the aloe vera on your pet. So let's say they have a scrape, or they have gosh, hopefully not, but a wound. You can put this on there just like you put it on yourself to help them heal up. You can double check with your vet. I know that LeBri Corporate, is very careful and says, hey, make sure you check with your veterinarian before you do it. But I know that this is very safe and can be used on your pets. And it also helps with hot spots, scrapes, even like a burn. So I thought that was pretty neat, and it's pretty fitting because in September, there is in September, the customer special is the shampoo, conditioner, as well as the hair mask. It's feeling weird. I'm on the side of this. And as well as the brand new aloe clarifying shampoo. All of those products, all four of them, are $2 off. So that's really cool. So that's the September special coming up. Okay. And then I also wanted to just make sure that you guys don't forget, there's still a special going on for my gift for August. So any orders that are placed yet in the month of August, you have a chance to build your own gift. So you can connect with me if you want to, or if you go online and place an order against my open show, you can build your own gift. So I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about that. And then the last thing that I wanted to really share with you, well, there's actually one more thing. I don't know why I've got such a frog tonight. This is also going on through the month of August. So joining for $19.99. Okay. So I can see people are leaving me. I maybe not as interesting on that kind of stuff versus the dog stuff. I don't know. Okay, so let me get rid of that and let me give you an interesting thing that I'm looking for quickly. Then I'm going to spin the wheel for you because it's coming up on my half an hour. But what I'm looking for is testimonials. So I'm looking for testimonials before and after of any product that you're using. It'd be great if it was a hair care product because I don't have really any before and afters other than Breezy. Sorry, that I took. So if you've got a testimonial, I am going to do a drawing for everyone that submits a testimonial in on my VIP page. I'm going to collect all those testimonials and do a drawing. My drawing, I'm going to give you guys 2 weeks. My drawing for a gift is going to be on the 8th of September for everybody that submits a testimonial into me. So before and after, or information about a product that you've used that of LeBri's that has had a big impact on you or your family or your pet. So I'm looking for testimonials. All right. So until further ado, let's spin the wheel. So let's see who is commenting here on what we've got. So I got someone who has 10. Facebook use. Someone has 7. So I'm not sure who you guys are. 10 and 7. Any other comments? Any other comments? Liza took 4. Any other numbers that you guys have? Please post them for me, and we'll see who wins. So, you guys ready? Okay. So this isn't a virtual wheel. This is the real wheel. And the reason I have this is because it's lots of fun to have at an actual vendor show, like when I'm doing stuff with people. So it's kind of fun. Okay, you guys ready? Number 8. Does anybody have an 8? 8. I'm going to give it one more spin. I'm not going to have a winner. You guys might end up getting a surprise anyways. Number 4. Liza! Liza, you have a prize coming. Good job. So, Liza, you have a gift coming from me. So, it'll be a surprise. All right. So, to wrap up, I want to give you my quote of the week. The quote of the week really does go with the learning that I've done, and it is a good quote that I really enjoy. It's called, "Once you become fearless, life becomes limitless." So that's a wonderful quote to live by. I hope you've enjoyed my information about a fresh start, my National Dog Day, just in general. I hope you've enjoyed my broadcast tonight. And with that, I just want to leave you all with live life beautifully. And until next week, have a great rest of your week. Thanks, everybody. Bye.